Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. We are from group 6. So here we will explain about how the process of making our project assignment is to make division and classification essay. Before that, I will introduce my group members, namely myself, Sri Eka Wulandari, and my partner Nur Aziza, Unisa Nurul Atira, Andinila Safira, and Amanda Di. So the title of the essay that we made is Kinds of Social Status for Beginners. After we determine the title, we make a number of questions that will be interviewed to the resource person. This is done so that we can get information to write an essay. Here we make 4 questions that we can use as a benchmark to make an outline. For the outline, we make 5 sections, starting with an introduction which discusses the meaning of social status for the Bugis community and provides a thesis statement at the end of the paragraph which serves to clarify the purpose of this essay. Then we make 3 body paragraphs using the information obtained from the source we have interviewed. And the last paragraph, we make a closing which contains a summary of the 4 previous paragraphs.
My name is Nur Aziza, and I will explain about the introduction paragraph. And the introduction paragraph consists of explanation of social status and its significance in society, and highlight the unique social status levels among the Bugis people, and then introduction to the 3 types of Bugis social status levels. And the introduction paragraph is, in society, there are several levels of social status. The social status levels have different characteristics and rules. In the social life of the Bugis people, there are levels of social status that are certainly very unique for us to know. Especially if you want to visit people from one of the descendants of the social strata, you will be surprised and amazed by all the characteristics and rules that exist in their strata. There are 3 types of Bugis social status levels that you need to know, namely Anak Karaing, Tomaradeka, and Ata.
Thank you. I am Unisa Nurul Atira, and I will present the second paragraph, which is the body. Certainly, the paragraph is talking about a social strata called Anak Karaing within the Bugis tribe. Anak Karaing is the highest caste in the tribe, and its members have a special status because they are believed to be descendants of important families related to kings. Being part of Anak Karaing comes with both benefits and restrictions. While they have the privilege and respect from other community members, their way of life is limited by traditional rules and customs. These rules guide their behavior and choices. One important aspect of Anak Karaing is the inheritance of titles. The title of Anak Karaing is given to both men and women. In this case, however, only men have the ability to pass on their titles to their children. This means that if a woman from Anak Karaing marries someone from a lower caste, her children won't inherit her title. To maintain their social status and connections, people from Anak Karaing usually marry within their own caste or nobility, and this practice helps them to strengthen their political ties and retain their high social standings.
I'm Andinila Safira. I will discuss about Tomaradeka, namely the second stratum in the Bugis tribe. In the outline, we can see that there are several points discussed in the body paragraph. The first is description of Tomaradeka as the second caste layer. The second is connection to royal bloodline. The third is Tomaradeka's freedom of life. The fourth is titled inheritance in Tomaradeka. And the last is Tomaradeka marries their own castle or nobility. The second caste layer of the Anak Karaing is Tomaradeka. They are descendants of blue bloods, but they do not hold or even control the economic system and government like Anak Karaing. Rather, they are people who have knowledge and expertise in the customs, traditions, and spiritual life of Bugis society. Therefore, Tumaradeca's freedom of life is not bound by exciting customary and cultural rules, which means they are not bound by anything like Anakarai, one or free of interference rights. In the term of title inheritance, within this case, Tumaradeca is given a title such as Arung Datu Orka, or dying in the means is brother. Not only men can pass on the title to their children, but it is more like to be to sons who are direct descendants of the title holder. Tumaradeca marries their own caste or nobility, and also means they can choose their life partner, but marriage for a Tumaradeca will be heavily influenced by social, cultural, and individual factors within their own context.
Here, I want to explain about the fourth paragraph, which is about Atta's social status in Bugis. Here, we got information from sources who are Bugis shopping people. We interviewed him via Jimit. There, we asked a few things about this strata, and he said that Atta is the lowest strata in Bugis and is made a servant by a strata higher than him. Therefore, Atta belongs to a group of people who have limited freedom.
Here I'll explain about the conclusion paragraph. So the conclusion paragraph is the last paragraph in an academic essay and generally summarizes the essay, presents the main idea of the essay, or gives an overall argument or point given in the essay. And in the conclusion paragraph, we also can add a strong finish to the essay, requesting a structure of course, and in conclusion paragraph we can effectively communicate the intended message to the reader. In our essay conclusion, we assert several points that we have written in the body paragraph, which are the definition and the implementation of the three strata in beginner societies. In the conclusion paragraph, we also add sentence and opinion based on the interview, research, and or opinion or perspective about these three social strata, like the Anak Karaeng, Tumaradeca, and Atta. Thank you for watching our video presentations about our essay, and we hope our video can be helpful and valuable knowledge for everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.